Hello, welcome. It's a nutritionist again. I'm sorry that I have really been lost. Okay, but everything happens for a reason. We might not know why. Even me, I don't know why, but I'm here yet with another topic to empower you and help you live a healthy life. So, welcome to the world of nutrition. Today, I'll be talking about sugars. And I guess this is because almost everyone loves sugars. Actually, sweet food adds pleasure to our meals, to our meal times. The taste preference of sweets is actually inborn, although in adults it's a little bit diminished. They would like occasionally to take sweet foods or beverages. In children, the sweeter the food, the better. So there is increase in use of added sugars in the world, and this is mostly prevalent in the increase in use of soft drinks and added sugar in fruit drinks. And they assume different names on food labels like sucrose, corn sugar, corn syrup and solids, high fructose corn syrup, and honey. If you use sugar in moderate amounts, it's okay and not harmful to our health. So it is very wrong for me to advise anyone to stay away from sugars completely because moderate amounts of sugars are not bad at all. And I can only say if you manage to eat nutritious foods like whole grains, legumes, vegetables, fruits, and maybe milk, and manage to exclude sugars from your food because you prefer these nutritious foods, it's okay. But if you decide to add sugars to your foods, then just a moderate amount is okay. Remember, variety, balance, and moderation is always key to a healthy, nutritious life. Excess use of sugars is actually detrimental to our health in two ways. Number one, it's because it promotes nutrient deficiency. And that is because when you eat mostly the empty calorie foods like candy, like cakes, like sodas, they will provide you with energy because they have a lot of added sugars in them. They will only provide you with energy, but they will not provide you with nutrients. Or if they will have any nutrients, it will be in very little amounts. That is, if there will be any. So, if you get your sugars from fruits, vegetables, legumes, you get, apart from sugars, you get starch, you get fiber, you get proteins, you get minerals and vitamins, and that is more nutritious, you get. And this will prevent the nutrient deficiencies that might come about with just using the empty calorie food for energy. Some people have come up with this belief that because honey is a natural sugar, it will be more nutritious than the normal table sugar that we use in our tea. But I want to say that this is actually not true because if you look at the chemical structure of honey and sugar is the same. Honey, as well as sugar, they just contain sucrose and fructose. The only difference here is that honey is a little bit concentrated than sugar. So when you take honey, 1 tablespoon of honey will provide you with 20 to 22 kilocalories, whereas 1 tablespoon of sugar will provide you with 16 to 20 kilocalories. And honey contains some vitamins and minerals, but in very minute amounts that might not even be beneficial to our health. But now, actually, honey as well as sugar is overwhelmed with the use of milk, legumes, vegetables, and fruits for their nutritious effects on our health. So, but then I can say that honey is a little bit okay to our health. That is because it's known to actually prevent nighttime coughs in children and prevents severity of ulcers in cancer patients who might be receiving chemotherapies or radiation. So 1 tablespoon of sugar is actually equivalent to 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 tablespoon of jam or jelly, 1 tablespoon of corn syrup, 1.5 ounces of soda, 1 tablespoon of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of molasses, and 1 tablespoon of corn sweetener or corn syrup. Sorry. So actually, if you take 1 tablespoon of sugar and one orange, you will get actually the same amount of calories. But now, these sugars when they get into the body, they behave differently because 1 tablespoon of sugar is actually concentrated, but one orange gets into the body with a large volume of water, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and those are nutrients that are very nutritious to our body and our health. Okay, another detrimental effect of sugar to our health is dental decay. When you take sugars, immediately it's exposed to our teeth, or immediately our teeth is exposed to sugars, a bacteria is produced. This bacteria mixes with the sugar, and then in the process an acid is produced that corrodes the enamel, and this causes tooth decay. So actually, if you take 1 glass of um, juice very fast and brush your teeth, you might not get tooth decay. That is because the sugar didn't take 20 to 30 minutes before you brushed your teeth. But when you do like candy, that you have to munya, like circle this candy for like 20 to 30 minutes, bacteria is provided, and then it mixes with this sugar, and in the process an acid is provided that corrodes the enamel, causing tooth decay. Actually, you can have to take sugars without having tooth decay, and this is because immediately you take the sugar and you're through with it, before 20 to 30 minutes, make sure that your teeth is brushed or cleaned. Or even though you can't have to brush your teeth because maybe it's not all the time that you can walk with your toothbrush and toothpaste around that contains fluoride, of course, then you have to even rinse your mouth with water. One thing that I would advise is it's okay to take sugars with meals instead of taking sugars in between meals. Foods like milk and cheese are known to neutralize the bacteria, preventing these acids that may cause tooth decay. You see, if you take sugars with meals, the non sugary foods help clear sugars from the surface of your teeth, this preventing tooth decay. What else would you want to know about sugars? Uh-huh. Drop a comment right below, and I will be there to answer you as usual. And I want to say bye. I love you. Stay healthy.